Hello, everyone. I think I'm live. I'm dressed up today, ready to celebrate. How are you? Thank you for joining me. So excited to be here. I am Veronica. I don't think anyone's joined yet. How odd. Well, I'll talk for a few moments while that gets fixed. Somebody's here. As you can see, I'm wearing a lovely dress. I tried to position it so you could see as much of the dress as possible. And also behind me, you see my lovely little Murloc and my wax figure of the Space Needle. All wonderful things. Okay, let's get this positioned, and I have a few announcements, and then we are going to get started. I love doing live shows. I plan on doing many more of them. I also plan on doing private live shows that only Club Veronica members can ask questions in. Anyone will be able to view it, but only Club Veronica members will be able to ask questions. So keep that in mind coming for 2021. Club Veronica membership is available on my YouTube homepage. Okay, then let me pull up my notes. So we are talking about manifestation secrets today. I am going to help you all get your manifestation, look at things in new and different ways, and, well, manifest faster. Baster. I think I combined manifest best. I was combining something. Well, it's live. I can't edit it. Oh, and Rocky's coming by. I don't think he's going to be on camera, though, but he just made an appearance, and he's stretching, so he is ready to manifest as well. Okay, so number one, I am giving away a free course. I do want to mention that if you entered the drawing for my 100 free gifts from the 100,000 celebration, that I haven't actually given those out yet. I wanted to allow enough people to watch it and enter. So if you haven't received a gift yet on that, it may be coming soon. So don't despair, you may still be winning. Okay, so today is a very special and important day. It is a day that I am celebrating two wonderful people that have been very important in my life. In order to win this free course, I will be giving away Manifest Anything Fast. If you would like to learn more about it, go to studywithveronica.com. That is my new website where you can learn all about my courses. So I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky person, and you do have to guess the two people that I am celebrating today. Okay, I'm going to give you a few hints. I won't just say the two people that I'm celebrating because, well, that's a little too obscure. Okay, the first person is celebrating a milestone birthday today. A milestone. I'm sure a lot of other people are celebrating him as well. I think that this one is a little bit more obvious. Both people are super special and important to me, if you know anything about me. So the first one is celebrating his milestone birthday. The second person is someone who played the reprisal of an iconic role that is super important to my heart and special to me. Sadly, he is no longer with us. This is his first birthday where he is no longer with us here on this earth, but he's still with us in spirit. So I am saying, what will I be watching? Okay, so you have to guess both people, and you do have to email that to me. So you can't comment it. You have to email it to veronicaisles@gmail.com and be enrolled at my teachable courses, studywithveronica.com. That's the easy way to remember it now, instead of the old long URL that I used to have. Okay, I do want to also say that I have created a new meditation that's going to be free. Yes, a reality mastery meditation. I'm so excited about it. In order to receive this, you do have to be signed up for my mailing list, and that link is below as well. And this is going to be available very soon, and all the people who are on the mailing list will receive it. If you're already on my mailing list, don't worry, you'll just get it automatically when it's being made available in the next coming weeks. Okay. I think that is all I wanted to say. Do subscribe, leave a comment below. I do want to say that if you are manifesting something, which obviously you are, otherwise you wouldn't be here. We're all manifesting something. If you would leave a comment below and express your gratitude in advance for this thing. And also say a what if statement. For example, what if I received this today very fast? What if it was mine? What if I knew I deserved it? Something like that. That way we can all send energy, thoughts your way. We can sort of manifest together. It's very powerful. Okay, so that's all I want to say. Now I'm going to answer questions. And if I don't get to yours, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to get to as many as possible. If you would like another free outlet, another free platform for me to answer your questions, I do answer them on my podcasts. Anchor.fm/Veronica Isles. Send me a voice note, releasing many new more. In fact, I just released a new one yesterday. So go there, listen to it. Maybe your question was answered, or submit me a question. Okay. Can everyone hear me? All right. What if my debt was paid off today? That is beautiful. I love that one. What if my student loans were all paid off? That's the one I'm manifesting. Okay. Please explain a time set manifestation. Well, I'm not sure if you were referring to setting a time in order to receive something, or if you're asking about the time it takes to manifest something. The time it takes to manifest something could be anything. We always want to take the path of least resistance, also the path that allows for fast manifesting, which is releasing attachments, releasing resistance, feeling the current moment as the moment of breakthrough. This is how we get something the fastest. Now, just because it doesn't happen instantly doesn't mean we're not on the fastest route possible. I always like to compare this to a GPS. When you put an address in a GPS, sometimes there is construction on your way to something, but you're still on the fastest route. So sometimes there's going to be road delays. Sometimes there's going to be little bumps, little turns, but you're still on the fastest route there. So the trick is to believe that you are actually on the fastest possible route. Now, in terms of setting a time limit, because I know sometimes things are urgent. Sometimes you have to get something done within a certain time delay. We are, living on this earth. We are humans. We don't want to disregard the human experience. That's why we're choosing to have this, because we want the human experience. It's good. You say, I would love to have something by this particular date. When the date starts pending and nothing seems like it's happened yet, even though you've been manifesting, you've been setting your intentions, try not to feel pressure that date is coming. Try not to feel lack, because that date appears to be soon and nothing seems to have happened. Now, things can happen in the very last hour before the deadline. Just because the deadline is pending does not mean that it's not going to happen. I've manifested things within a deadline plenty of times. I've also manifested things, a few days or a few hours after the deadline I had set. And somehow it seemingly all worked out as well. So the trick is to feel like life is in your favor, that life is being rigged on your behalf, that everything is in fact falling into place. Okay, I just got a super chat question, so I do have to prioritize that. From Changed Mindset, and I love that. Sounds like a good name to me. Let's take a look at that question. Oh, before I do that, look at these sleeves. I do want to say that you can see the entire dress that I am wearing. I actually got it for only $20. It is my ode to Vienna. Actually, both of the people that I'm celebrating today have ties to Vienna. So that's another hint, another clue. But yeah, this is my Vienna dress. I had actually originally, I would say it's maybe 18th century, 19th century. That's not a hint, or maybe it is. Okay. What is some advice for me? I wanted to, I think I started saying that you could see the whole dress on Instagram. I don't think I actually finished that thought. I got trailed off with Vienna. I am live. It's okay. You can dress on Instagram. Follow me there. Okay. Changed mindset. I am focused, I swear, and I have my aqua kefir. It's pear ginger, and it is super delicious. Okay, what is some advice for me if I wanted to start a YouTube channel? I love this question. And become a mindset or manifestation coach. I love it. Okay. You can absolutely do this. In fact, any one of you watching can do this. You can be just like me. I mean, anyone can do this, and I encourage you all to do this, because there's no competition. Me encouraging someone else to do this is not going to take anything away from me. I want everyone to talk this, speak this, get the word out there, because it'll be a better world for everyone. Imagine how wonderful it would be if everyone was having this changed mindset and living in abundance and living in a manifesting type mentality. Like, this would be a world of bliss, a world of perfection. Okay, so you want to become a manifestation coach. I would say definitely jump on YouTube. YouTube, I did not jump on YouTube until years after I started this. I don't know why. I was apprehensive to jump on YouTube. I think I explained that in my last live video. In any case, because YouTube is so popular, it's such a wonderful free platform for expressing your voice and for getting the word out there. I would definitely not be afraid to jump on that. If you're self-conscious on camera, as I once was, you can just record your voice and have no picture. Have just a stock image, have something there. But definitely use that as a platform and use specific keywords of what you're talking about, and talk about things that people want. You know, people want love, they want money, they want a better life, better health, better body. They want better everything. So talk about it. Talk from your own personal experience. You don't have to have manifested everything. In fact, when I started helping people, I didn't manifest everything. Like, I was still struggling with money, actually. But that's okay. Like, right now, I don't have it all, and I don't claim to have it all. There are things that I am manifesting and things that I want, and that's okay. We're always wanting more. Like, we never stop manifesting. Like, we never stop wanting to reach the next higher level. We should never stop. We should never limit. Like, there should never be a moment where we're like of completion. We should always feel like we are complete, but we always have a preference for more. So it's exciting. It's exciting for everyone to watch me manifest things, like how I manifested 100,000, how I will manifest 1 million, how I will manifest, doing this, doing that, more. It's fun to watch someone actually manifest something. So when you talk in your videos, don't claim to have manifested it all, but talk from personal experience, what has worked for you. Be very honest. Don't try to conform to the idea of what you think you should be. Just be true to yourself. That is the best way to be liked and to be popular and to help people, is to talk from a very honest standpoint and from your heart. Now, I would suggest, if you are just starting out, to offer free services. I did this. In fact, I wasn't even intending to make this a business, to make this anything I was going to do for money. I was just doing it for free because I was so excited that things had worked for me, and I wanted to help other people. I wanted to help other people achieve the same successes that I had, because my life sucked so badly before I started making these changes, and this change in mindset, this change in attitude, this change in belief in myself, of what I could have, what I could be. So, I was so excited that things started working in a way they never had before, that I just wanted to tell everyone and help everyone. And I did. A lot of you may remember when I was helping you for free. I think some of those people still watch these videos, and I was glad to do it and help people for free, get the word across. If you're helping to change people's lives, they will shout it to the world. In fact, what really helped me take off was the fact that people started getting results, and they started telling other people. And then once other people hear, wow, this person helped me, then they want help from you. And then you can start charging money, and charge whatever is a fair value for your time. My pricing has changed, and my services have changed throughout the years. I mean, it's changed drastically, but just keep adapting, and you can make this your business. You can be successful. You can have 100,000 subscribers, even more. There's no limit to the amount of people that can do this. Okay. So I don't actually know this. I'm always free to say, when I don't know something. I like to keep things really simple, really basic. Oh, unstable connection. Okay, one sec. Come on, come back. Come back. Come on. Yay, it's back. Okay, it said I had an unstable connection. It cut me out, so I don't know how much of that cut out. What I was saying, the law of assumption, the law of attraction. That all sounds really confusing to me. I like to keep things really simple, really basic, really down to earth. And you may find that my advice is different from many of the other law of attraction teachers. There are a law of attraction YouTubers. I keep things so simple, so basic, so approachable, so down to earth. Law of attraction, law of assumption, law of this, law of that. If we boggle our minds with that, then we're missing the point. We're missing the point that manifesting is about focus, and what we focus on, we receive every single time. Like, that's it. That's it. Is the law of assumption the real law? Maybe. I don't know. Let's move on to another question. The point I'm trying to say is that if you are reading something that boggles your mind and confuses you and your power and your ability to create, stop reading it. Okay. What if you just texted me today to hang out? I love these. Also add them in the comments below too, because not everybody watches the chat replay. Like, I wonder, I have so many different live videos. Do we watch the chat replay? Sometimes I flip back on it just to see what people were saying. I think it's interesting, but I think more people read the comments. So let's read let's put it in the comments below and really pump that up. And I will respond to as many comments as I possibly can. And let's just send energy to one another and manifest together. And let's just do it. Sailor Moon. What is Sailor Moon? I actually don't know what Sailor Moon is, but I actually don't know what it is, so I don't want to embarrass myself. But awesome. I love that I look like Sailor Moon. I don't know what it is, but I love it. And that's my Murloc behind me. I think that's Smirky or Turkey. I think Turkey might be the girl. I love Murlocs. And they're on World of Warcraft, and you used to have to attend BlizzCon in order to get a Murloc. But I said to myself, I'm going to manifest a Murloc pet without having to go to BlizzCon. At that time, I didn't have money to go to BlizzCon, so now I can go to BlizzCon. Although they're not really having it right now due to COVID. Maybe virtual, but that's not the same thing. In any case, I am going to go to BlizzCon. I am going to dress up as my World of Warcraft character, my Shadow Priest. Okay. In any case, I did manifest 2 Murloc pets. I think I have Turkey and the yellow one. What is the yellow one's name? I don't know, but they suddenly started offering them, and you didn't have to go to BlizzCon. And it just kind of happened out of the blue. I got 2, and I love them. And I can't logically explain it, but I got my Murloc pets. You play WoW. We should play together. I'm a shaman. Yes, we should. I love that. Let me know what server you're on. I'm not gonna say what server I'm on. I love shaman. I have a Volpera shaman. You do cosplays. Is that where you dress up as your character? I want to do cosplay. I've never actually done it. You look super cute in that dress. Thank you. I was affirming all day today and literally manifested so many things in a single day. Yes. Okay. Did you watch anime in the 90s? No. What was I watching in the 90s? La Femme Nikita. That was an amazing TV show. I like the movie more, but that was a great TV show. That's what I was watching in the 90s. I'm in a loon. I'm not in that server. But maybe our servers can group up together. That'd be so cool. I love that. Okay. Do you have to believe your affirmations? Well, yes, you do. Do you have to believe 100%? No. But the trick is you have to place energy when you're saying an affirmation, or what is the point of an affirmation? That's why so many people say affirmations that they don't do anything in their life, because they're just saying words. You have to say words with feeling, with meaning, with passion. You have to place your focus there. I like the what if statements, the what if affirmations, because they're gentle, they're easy. A lot of times we don't believe affirmations because they feel like blatant lies. They feel almost like we're mocking ourselves. Almost like we're trying to lie to ourselves or convince ourselves of something that isn't true and will never be true. So that's why the what if affirmations are so gentle, so easy, so affirmative, so much fun. Like, they give you instant relief. And that's why I originally developed the what if technique. It was for me. It was because I was feeling a lot of anxiety about something I wanted really, really, really badly. And the only way I could calm myself down and get into a higher vibration was to use what if statements. Like, it was for me. And then I decided to share it on my channel. I think the first what if video I ever made was in maybe 2016 or 17. It is part of the Get Your Ex Back series. And it was part of that. And I think I added, I can't remember what year it was. If anyone knows it, link it. I'll link it after this video. I'll pin it as a comment. But yeah, I developed that. I started it, I think it was July of 2016. I have like a rainbow background behind me, if anyone knows that. And I have really blonde hair and pink lipstick. That's it. Anyways, I decided to share it as a part of that series. You could watch that video independently now. Now I have lots of what if videos. I also have a what if affirmations app that you can download for iPhone, coming soon to Android. Okay, do you have any advice on how to build your confidence in starting a new business? Wow, we have lots of business questions today. How unusual. That's cool. Usually it's all specific person. While dealing with job loss, breakups, and quarantine. Okay, that's a lot, right? But you know what? There's always things that we can focus on that are potential obstacles, potential limitations, potential frustrations. Like we had all of these even before quarantine. Like there were always frustrations. There's always perceived obstacles, things that you can focus on that you don't want to. So the trick is to take confidence really slowly, baby steps. Like you don't have to be the most confident person in the world to get results. Starting a new business. That's something new. That's something you have to adapt to. That's something you have to, again, small steps towards believing that, you can be good at this, successful in this. But I do think that breakthroughs can happen pretty suddenly, a shift can happen in the right direction. Believe in the business. Like you're starting this new business up because it's something you love, it's a service you have to offer, or it's a product you have to offer. It's something that people need, people want. So I would build confidence by saying, what if all of the perfect clients found me? And what if they were manifesting the exact thing that I was offering in this business? What if these people needed it so badly that it was the perfect answer to their prayers? It was exactly what they needed and they just found their way to me. And then I think you're opening up the channels for these people to find you, for their business to succeed and love your business. Like you're doing it because it's something you're passionate about. It's something you believe in. And try to take the pressure off of needing the business to financially explode. Instead, feel like money could come from so many different sources. So that way you take the pressure off of needing your business to financially be able to provide for you in that way. Like maybe your business will take off. You have all the money you need. Like obviously that's the ideal scenario. But if you put pressure on needing to have it be that way, then you're placing attachments, you're placing icky feelings on it. And instead you just want free flowing feelings of love. Like I am providing this service because it's going to help people. It's going to give people what they are missing, what they are lacking. It will assist them in their lives. And so on and so on and so on. Okay. I always manifested small things, never big. In fact, the big bad things. Yes. I can manifest big things now, and you can too. Tommy Dawson, you really can. Maybe you've only manifested big bad things before, but you know what? There's big good things too that are waiting to find you. So I want you to say right now, I give thanks. Then now I get big good things. And that whole big bad thing was just a thing of my past. And that is a story that I no longer hold. And it is something that no longer is a way that I identify with. I mean, you can think of other people getting big, good manifestations. You could look at me as a role model. And you could say, Veronica's no different than me. I could be like Veronica. Okay. Why? Oh, Tommy Dawson just replied. Look at that. Why bad things happened? I don't know why, because I wasn't in your mindset. I'm not inside of you, so I can't analyze it. Like you could tell me what your mindset was. But that won't really be a fair representation of what it was like. But I think that people usually have more experience manifesting those big bad things because they weren't aware at the time. Like we're not taught to have awareness of our thoughts and feelings. We're just not. We're not taught any of these skills in school. We're not, not many people think in this way. So we don't have role models growing up. We have more of the lack beliefs that we just pick up like a sponge. We just absorb it. And then we have to sort of, once we learn that, wow, those lack beliefs don't serve us, then we sort of have to rewrite things and we rewire things and figure out new self-concepts. But that's fun. Like that could be exciting. It could be an exciting awakening in your world where you are learning how to better, attract things in your life. Like my life was crap. It was so bad. I mean, I'm smiling, I'm laughing. I don't know why. It's just something that I do it is, maybe it's a nervous thing. I'm live right now around the world to a ton of different people that are watching me right now. So that can be intimidating. And as I've said before, I'm not actually an extrovert by nature. I'm actually an introvert pretending to be an extrovert. So yeah, so my life was awful. I suffered so many terrible things. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Uh, where do I start? Gosh, the deaths of both of my parents by the time I was 24. No siblings, so I felt very, 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 very alone and isolated. I was always rejected in love. I had no friends up until, an adult. Growing up, like, I was like passed over. The last kid chosen when there were sports things. I was very unpopular, very much wanting, seeking friendship, seeking love, seeking expression. And I was thought of as the weird, person, the weird kid with the curly hair, and people would make fun of me. I suffered financially. When my mother died, I was in a lot of debt. Gosh, 3 bankruptcies. I had a house in foreclosure when the hurricanes happened in Florida, 2004. I went through an abusive relationship. Just struggle after struggle after struggle. I went through periods where I didn't have a car. And then when I did have a car, like, you had to spray the carburetor in order to have it work. I had an abusive boyfriend that kicked my windshield a couple times. So I always had to worry about getting pulled over by the police. I didn't have a license plate that was up to registration at times. Sometimes I'd be driving with a restricted or revoked driver's license, like, just horrible, horrible things. And I changed all of that. I was working 3 jobs, minimum wage, couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything, was still in debt. All of this has changed 1,000%. And interestingly enough, I do have videos that I recorded of myself during my despair. I will be releasing that soon because I think you will find it interesting to see me in a totally different way. You won't even think it's the same person. It's not really the same person in essence, because I completely changed my self-concept, what I believed I could receive. And one by one, things started to change, and they continue to change at every single moment. Okay. Is it better to manifest in steps or go directly to the end? I would do both. And I know that many people will disagree with me. Again, they will disagree with me, but look at my results. I've changed my entire world. So clearly, this advice works. It worked for me. It can work for you. Manifest it all. Imagine getting text messages from a person as well as getting married to them. Imagine it all, because you know what? It supports the very same thing. And you know what you're trying to do when you're imagining these things? You're trying to generate abundant energy. So if you get abundant energy by imagining a text, go for it. If you get abundant energy by imagining walking down the aisle, saying your vows, go for it. If you get abundant energy, by seeing yourself as a millionaire, go for it. If you get abundant energy by imagining receiving $100, go for it. Do it all. Do it all. It all supports the same thing. You can have fun manifesting. In fact, you should. But I do want to say that manifesting is not putting on a positive attitude or having a cheery face. It is not positivity. And I think that's why a lot of people make fun of the law of attraction, because they think, well, a positive attitude, what's that going to do? And it is true. Positive attitude does not equal manifesting. Focus equals manifesting. That's why you see negative people manifesting millions of dollars or love, because their focus is in their belief that they can have this, but they're super negative. Now, it's more fun to be positive, but that isn't what's equaling the thing that you're getting. Because I've manifested plenty of things through my tears, but I had determination and focus underneath it. And that's the part that you want to focus on. Tommy Dawson is back. Always when I was too positive, bad things happen. That's because you had an underlying belief that bad things were going to happen. So instead of trying to be positive, work on the underlying belief, which, yes, you do have control over. Like, your subconscious does not control you. It really doesn't. You are in control. You are in charge. I was way too positive. Not giving a fuck. What's the key? Was I supposed to swear? I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that, but Tommy told me to. So I blame Tommy if YouTube gets mad at me. Okay. No, I love you, Tommy. Like, seriously, I think everyone should write right now, I love you, Tommy, and I'm wishing you the best. Let's all think about Tommy having this miracle. Let's just do it. Why not? Okay. How can we know our positive energy is reaching the person to whom we are sending love vibrations? I wouldn't look at it in that way. I would instead, because when you're manifesting a person, you're not like sending them mental telepathy. Like, you're not like instructing them through your mental energy. It's not what you're doing. You are instead, that's why you need to make it about you, because it's your life, your experience. They're a reflection of what you believe you can have. Okay, so you want this person to be in love with you. Oh, and people are saying, I love you, Tommy. I love that. Okay, so people, sorry, let me retrain. Okay, focus. Back to the question. What was the question? Now I forgot it. Oh, gosh. Okay, I got it. Okay. You're not trying to send positive energy to this person to make them love you. Don't take that approach. It doesn't work. Instead, you are refocusing that you are the prize, the object of desire, someone that can be desired, someone that can be loved. So all of your energy is on you. It's on you and your belief of what your life can be. Then they naturally, by default, pick up on that, and they have to respond in that new way. Like, they have to. You didn't convince them to do anything. They feel it freely from their own free will because you've presented a new you. So they have to respond in the new way. But you're not like sending them love energy. Like, instead, I would imagine receiving love energy. I have a video that's sending and receiving love. I would recommend that. See, we focus too much on giving this person love. Like, I'm sending you love, which is fine, like to have a loving attitude. But I would also send the situation love. Send yourself love. Love yourself. You are at the heart of attracting a specific person. Sometimes my hands look like super big. It's a wide lens. They actually are nice and long because I get to play the piano. I'm so lucky I can reach those really big chords. I have a really big range. For a woman, that's very lucky because most of these piano pieces were written by men with big hands. I got wide hands. They're very long and slendery, though. Okay, enough about my hands, sorry. And the dress is a little baggy in the front, and that's because it's not fully zipped in the back. I wasn't able to do it on my own, and my boyfriend was occupied. Okay. You'll see it when you believe it. Yes. In fact, we all need to repeat that right now. I will see it when I believe it. How powerful is that? Thank you, H. Johnson. That was perfect contribution. In fact, if you have any other contributing things to say, like to help inspire others, leave it in the comment below. Like, it will help people. I know that when I was just learning about manifesting, there really wasn't YouTube like this. There were some videos though, and reading comments like really helped me solidify that this was real, that this could help me, that this could work in my life. So it really helps to read the experiences of others. Tommy Dawson is back. I think that's just 3 lines. I don't know what that means, but I love you, Tommy, and I want you to manifest. And I'm going to be imagining Tommy as a success. Okay. I will see it when I believe it. Everything is in my mind. H. Johnson, hearts. I love those hearts. Can I manifest scoring good marks? Of course. I must have manifested seeing other questions today because I usually answer so many SP questions and I'd rather answer other questions. So I'm pretty sure I manifested that. I'm feeling very proud in this moment. Okay, let's get back to this marks question. I love it. All the questions I'm seeing have nothing to do with specific person. Nothing against specific person. It's just I feel like I'm always answering those questions. So I really wanted to answer other questions. So this is really fun. It's a manifestation in progress at the moment. Can I manifest scoring good marks? Yes. I haven't studied anything yet because I had a really bad breakup. I'm sorry to hear that. Now I've started studying hard, but I don't know if I'll score 95%. The syllabus is vast and time is less. Okay. I actually have a podcast. I don't know if I've re-released that one to YouTube yet or not. But I have a podcast where I talk about how I manifested a passing grade in this advanced math class. And let me tell you, I was struggling so bad. In fact, I think I scored D's and F's on every single paper. And yet I finished with a C. I finished with a C. It was an advanced like honors class. And I love this teacher. I can't remember his name, but I seriously love you. And I don't know why he gave me a passing mark. Maybe he saw that I was really trying. I talk about this in my podcast. But I was really trying, like I was really making the effort. And I was actually studying piano performance at the time. So my time was very limited as well. If you've ever studied piano performance, you know the amount of time that it goes into preparing a recital. I was playing a piece from Bach. I think it was Haydn at the time. There was a Beethoven piece and maybe a Chopin piece. But let me tell you, doing all of those 4 things and having to memorize that for the recital, in addition to doing advanced classes, like a full schedule, that was really tricky. And I was struggling bad in this math class. I really, really was. But I just kept believing that somehow, some way, it was going to work out. And I remember the moment when I saw the C, like the moment of relief and satisfaction that I felt. Actually, now that I remember it, I actually also manifested having a teacher change my grade from a D to a C. Because in order to transfer the credits, it was at a community college. And in order to transfer the credits, you couldn't have a D. You had to have a C. And I actually also manifested, I just remember this now. It was a science class. It was like a hybrid class where they combined English and science. And it was an advanced class again. I was in the honors club. And wow, I was struggling in this science class. And she actually gave me a D. And I had to work on it. I had to keep talking to her. And I think that I just felt that I deserved higher, and she did change it. Okay, so I have personal experience in that. All right, we're running short on time, actually. Let's see how many more I can take. I've been studying and working on learning German. Is that something I can manifest? Of course, I want to learn German because I want to communicate with a specific person I have that only spoke German. Do you know who I'm talking about? Or maybe he spoke other languages. I don't know. But for some reason, in my mind, in my imagination, I want to manifest traveling through time and speaking German to him. So I need to learn. I need to learn German. But of course, you know, other people speak German. You know, there's babies that grow up learning only German. You can speak it too. You can speak any language. Like you can do anything. What someone else can do, you can also do. It is belief within yourself, belief in what you can accomplish, belief in expanding your belief, expanding your awareness of what you think is possible. This is so powerful, and I cannot stress this enough. The reason why I had all of these bad things happening to me, the reason why I could never get ahead, the reason why was because I didn't see myself as being able to be capable of that. I never once thought that I could work for myself. I only identified with the kind of person that worked a minimum wage job and was struggling. That is how I identified myself. I thought that the people who had a lot of money or who were self-employed, were making 6 figures, I thought that these were people that were different from me. These were people who were fortunate or lucky. These were people that had advantages that I just didn't have. And then I started realizing that they're no different than me. And it just, you know, it's just like a light bulb goes off in your mind. And then, you know, what happens is this beautiful thing happens is opportunities that were actually already there, but you never noticed them before, suddenly start to reveal themselves to you. Newfound confidence arises within you. So people start to respond to you differently. For example, that specific person you're in love with, they start responding to you differently because you're different. And everything starts to change for you. Okay. Tommy Dawson is back. I don't know what he's saying, but I love you, Tommy. And you're like the star of this show. Okay. VeronicaIsles@gmail.com. Guess the 2 people who celebrate their birthday today, who I am celebrating today, that are very important and dear to my heart. You will win Manifest Anything Fast. Learn more about that course at studywithveronica.com. You will be able to receive my free MP3 Reality Mastery Meditation. But you have to be a part of my mailing list. Link below. Can you give us some tips to stay in the desired reality? I will conclude with that question. Okay. Johnny White. All right. I would say to not expect yourself to stay in it 100%. Go gentle, go easy on yourself. Be very patient with yourself. You can recognize your current reality. It's not poison. It won't jinx your ability to manifest this new reality. You are human. You are allowed to have emotions. But keep feeling like that preferred reality is possible. Keep seeing higher. Keep seeing better. Keep seeing that one day it'll come together. And that one day could be at any moment. Feel yourself ready to shift into that new reality. Try to do things, say things, feel things that are in harmony with that new reality. Believe that you can be a part of that new reality. And just keep loving the current moment regardless, even though you're not in that preferred reality. Don't reject this current moment. Okay. Have a good one.